Hey everyone, what's going on? Bahroo here, and today we're in the Son of Crawmerax DLC again, and this time we're going to be taking a look at the treasure Varkids, which you have access to after you turn on the water wheel and turning on the power to the town. So anyway, once you've turned on the power, go over back to the boardwalk, and we'll show that on the map in a second, and you'll find this sort of syringe machine where you can turn 10 iridium into a syringe through witch doctor magic. How it works, not entirely sure. But anyway, as you can see, it's right here on the map, just a short walk from the entrance. So go ahead and throw your iridium on, hit the button, and it will make a syringe for you. Now, you can't stockpile these because if you save and quit, you'll lose all your syringes, and there's no indication as to how many you actually have on you. But they are also shared between all the players, so if someone's at the syringe machine, the other players can be at the treasure Varkids making your syringes, and yeah. But anyway, one thing I do want to say is make sure that you do not press the button too quickly, or you'll end up breaking the machine like I did. Yeah, I break everything. But anyway, so these treasure Varkids, there's been a lot of reports that these things are very good for legendaries and e-techs and pearlescent items. So I thought I would go ahead and give it a shot, see what these things have to sort of offer, and you guys let me know in the comments, do you think that it is worth it to do these Varkids? And yes, Bahroo, the machine is still very much broken. So anyway, now that that's over, we're going to go ahead and head over to our first Varkid, which you'll be able to find in front of Hammerlock. Just continue making your way down the boardwalk, and you will encounter your first treasure Varkid. So we just passed the treasure Varkid right there, but just showing you that it is right in front of Hammerlock. And all you're going to need to do is walk up to these things, press your inject button, and that will pretty much be it. So I'm going to go ahead and show it on the map here again for those who want a sort of point of reference. And yeah, so just inject it. After a couple of seconds, a Varkid will pop out of it, and you'll just need to follow him to your treasure location. Varkids will always go to the same location every time, and in total there are 3 different treasure Varkids, and you'll have about 3 of them in total to sort of do, so you'll need about 30 iridium to make all the syringes that you'll need. So anyway, I really do enjoy Gearbox giving us some sort of use for iridium, because as we know, after you've bought all of your SDUs, you really don't have any sort of use for these in any way, because nobody wants to spawn Dexy, and it's a pretty good way to get some new legendaries, some new e-techs. Unfortunately, I kind of wish they had included new weapons and items to go with this DLC, but I can't really complain because this is a Headhunter pack, and for the price, it's pretty good. So anyway, there was our first treasure chest. So now we're going to go ahead and move over to our next treasure Varkid. So all you're going to need to do is head down the road for that, and you'll be able to find him on your left, or on your left here. Follow him, and you're going to do a little bit of backtracking to your next chest. There's going to be a couple of pirates as well as Varkids, but they'll pretty much keep themselves occupied, so you really won't have to worry too much about enemies killing you. Most of the treasure Varkids in general don't go through too many dangerous areas, and if you want, you can actually just hit the treasure Varkid and run straight to the treasure location if you know where it's at, because the treasure Varkid doesn't need to be escorted and will just fly to its location, so you can just hit the thing, wait by the chest for your loot, which is kind of nice for those who really don't want to engage in any sort of combat. So anyway, he's about to dig into the ground here again, giving us our next treasure chest, and let's see what we can get here. It's going to drop out a couple of purple guns, some blue guns, a purple shield, and let's see what we get in the chest. Unfortunately, no. Not so much on this one. So let's go ahead and head over to our final treasure Varkid, which is located pretty much right next to the second one. Just keep heading down this, just keep heading down the path of the way you were going beforehand, and it'll be on your right hand side. And as with all the other ones, just hit it and follow the treasure Varkid. But again, as I said, this one goes through a town, but if you know where the treasure is going to be, you can just wait for him at your treasure location. And you won't have to kill anything, thus you can be extremely lazy. But anyway, if you have, let's say, 4 players, you can definitely knock out all of these treasure Varkids in just a couple of minutes. So with a 4-player team, you can definitely farm all of these treasure Varkids within, I'd say, about 2 to 3 minutes to get all of them down, especially if you have a Maya with fleet getting to those further away treasure Varkids. So it's definitely not a bad way to get all of your loot, and I'm going to go ahead and spoil it. I definitely get something really nice in this final chest, which you guys will see here, and hopefully you'll want to start farming these chests yourself. Anyway, we are pretty much here at our location, just waiting for our little buddy to dig himself into the sand here, and let's see what we get. Couple of green guns, and there we go, a pearlescent. Yeah, I don't unfortunately this is post commentary, so it's not going to sound as enthusiastic, but yes, you can get pearls, you can get legendaries from the treasure chests. So make sure you guys go out, farm your treasure Varkids, get your pearls, get your legendaries, and etc., because it's a hell of a lot better than farming Craw. For some reason his loot is just god awful. Anyway, that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed this, be sure to hit that like button because it helps support me in what I do. And keep it here for more Son of Crawmerax videos throughout the week. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Later.